You've been studying French for months, maybe years, and you feel like you're going in circles. You learn something, you forget it, you relearn it, and your French stays exactly where it was. Today, I'm going to tell you exactly why, and it's probably not what you think. My name is Michael, founder of Step Up French. I speak 5 languages, and I've coached hundreds of international learners who were stuck in exactly this situation. The frustrating thing is that most of these people were working hard. They were consistent, they were motivated, but they were working hard in the wrong direction. There are 3 specific reasons why French learners don't progress. And once you understand them, everything changes. Reason number 1, you're consuming, not producing. Most learning methods are passive. You listen, you read, you watch, and that feels productive because you're absorbing information. But here's the problem. Your brain stores information differently depending on how you encountered it. Passive consumption creates passive knowledge. You recognize words when you hear them, but you can't produce them when you need them. Think about it. You can recognize hundreds of French words, but how many can you use spontaneously in a sentence right now without thinking? That gap between recognition and production is exactly where most learners are stuck. And the only way to close it is to practice producing French. Speaking, writing, expressing yourself, not just consuming. Reason number 2, you're studying French, not using it. There's a fundamental difference between studying a language and using it. Studying means learning rules, memorizing vocabulary, completing exercises. Using means communicating imperfectly, messily, in real time. Most learners spend 90% of their time studying and 10% using. It should be the opposite. Here's a simple test. When was the last time you had a real conversation in French? Not a scripted exercise, not a lesson with a teacher, but a genuine, unplanned conversation. If you can't remember, that's your answer. You don't get fluent by studying fluency. You get fluent by being fluent. Badly at first, then better, then naturally. Number 3, you're waiting to be ready. This is the most common one. I'll speak when my grammar is better. I'll have conversations when I have more vocabulary. I'll join a group when I'm more confident. But here's the truth. You will never feel ready. Readiness doesn't come before practice. It comes from practice. Every person I've worked with who made a real breakthrough had one thing in common. They started speaking before they felt ready. They embraced the discomfort, and that discomfort is exactly where the progress happens. The French you need to speak freely is already in your head. It just needs to be activated. So here you have it, 3 reasons your French isn't progressing. You're consuming instead of producing, you're studying instead of using, and you're waiting to be ready instead of just starting. The solution to all 3 is the same, activation. And if you want to take the first step, I have a free activation exercise waiting for you on my website. The link in the description. If this video was useful, subscribe. I publish a new video every week. See you in the next one.